にちは。2014年度ステージマネージャーのリフトです。ドラマ、それは全力で楽しみ、全力で泣き合い、全力でぶつかり合う活動です。今日はこの舞台上にドラマセクション14の26名、そして IP キャストの7名を含めたイントロダクションプレイメンバー33名が全力をかけた舞台をここに表現します。その全力をみんなに感じてもらいたいです。その全力を感じてもらってドラマ活動に励んでもらいたいです。今日はその全力を感じてもらって帰ってください。よろしくお願いいたします。
Hello?
Listen, lady. You want to make a little more noise. You almost got shot there. God almighty. Look. My hand's shaking now.
It's quiet tonight, isn't it?
Quiet?
No noise.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Very quiet.
And lonely too. Lonely for a soldier just standing.
They are there, though.
Who?
I can hear them. They creep around like cats. Soft-soled shoes. They stand on the other side here, listening. But I know when they are there.
Are they there now?
No. Not now.
It's quiet over there then too.
It isn't always.
No?
Nights like this. Stars out. Quiet. You relax. Then suddenly, a shout, running feet, a shot!
A shot?
Then it's quiet again. There's a quiet that's peaceful, lady. And there's a quiet that isn't. This kind of quiet, I don't like. No, sir.
Perhaps imagination has a lot to do with it. A man calls his dog children scampering past a lit kebab fire.
And the groans? Sorry, lady. Some people may like to think that sort of thing. Explain it all away. But the wall is there. You've just got to look at it and ask yourself, why?
Why? I used to live on the other side.
Oh? And when was this?
Not long ago. We have a house on the corner opposite here. You can see it. could see it before. Now I can only point. The window of the very room where I was born is just overlooking the wall.
Yeah? Well, you better be getting along home. It's late.
My home?
Sorry. Where you live, then?
But there is no danger, is there? You said it yourself. It's quiet.
Look, if you belong on the other side, what are you doing over here? I suppose it's all right, or they wouldn't let you stay. But how come anyway?
I was shopping. In those days, you could. If you had enough money, you could buy things they didn't have over there. If not, you could always come across and earn some, or look sorrowful in your relative's front room. They sometimes gave you something.
So you were shopping?
I was coming back down this road behind us. I had a parcel in one hand and a second-hand coat for my baby in the other. And when I got here, there wasn't a street anymore. They've started the wall.
Oh, I see.
It wasn't very high then. I stared. What does it all mean, I wondered. What's it for? Then I saw my husband standing on the other side. He had our little boy with him. He saw me looking, and he put his hand up, like this. He pretended to be wiping the baby's nose, but his fingers went like that. Stay where you are. Don't come. Go back. I just stared. He stared back at me, and all the time they were putting more and more slabs of concrete onto the wall, and it rose higher. It was like water rising between us, drowning. I cried. Before the last stone was fitted, I could see he was crying too, and the baby was frowning, puzzled. Just look at it, you say. Just look at it and ask yourself why. I don't know why. My baby, he doesn't know why. Can you tell us?
God, lady. I wish I could.
They fling it up and use and guard on it. Can you tell me why that is? Could I have one of those cigarettes, please?
Sure.
I'm very grateful.
I wish you hadn't told me all that, lady.
It's the truth. I thought you might like to know.
The truth doesn't always help. It's bad enough as it is. Walking up and down all night, waiting and listening.
I wait.
You think he might try to come and join you?
I daren't think so, Jer. I just wait without thinking.
Halt! Turn around, you!
The only one.
I said turn around! Go back!
Back?
Back there! You are not allowed here!
I live here.
This is a military position. Civilians aren't allowed.
Your military position is right outside my front door.
You'll be given new quarters soon. Now! Go back!
What's your name, soldier?
Soldier will do. Never mind my name.
Don't soldier some names then.
What do you want to know it for? If you want to report me, my number is enough.
Then Aunt Numbers lad. What did your mother call you?
Son,
May I call you Sam?
get about your business unless you want me to take you in for questioning.
Have I done something wrong? Just ask your name.
You're asking for trouble.
No trouble. Just talk. I'm lonely. Don't you ever get lonely?
Talk is trouble.
I'm beginning to think it must be. On the frontier, the language is a barrier. But in a city, they have to build a wall.
Look, you'd better shut up.
Each brick, each block of masonry, an unspoken word. Each line of mortar, a silent thought. And that barbed wire on top. That's being loudest of all.
I warned you!
Don't you want to talk, sir?
It is forbidden.
But your gun is talking. Can you hear what it says?
Duty!
If that's your duty, have you got barbed wire around your heart too?
I only do what I'm told.
Yes, you've been brought up well.
Well, you are not a soldier.
A soldier is only a man in uniform. Does a badge make so much difference?
It's a mark of belonging.
Like a cross, a swastika, the brand Lebanon sheep, the mark of Cain.
You're drunk.
No, but thirsty. Perhaps you get thirsty too. Do soldiers get thirsty?
Now, don't try to be clever. I can take you in, you know.
You walk up and down all night past my door. Why don't you come in with me? I have some drink, a fire. You'll be very welcome. Just for a few minutes, eh? The door is off the latch. Just sleep in. Anytime. I don't sleep. I'm a sentry too, like you. Only, I don't know what I'm doing.
Take a tip from me, and guard your tongue. Many of my comrades would have arrested you as soon as you refused to go. You're lucky.
Lucky to have met a man who won't shoot me? Yes, I think I am. That's what a wall does for you. Places new values on little things. Well, will you come sometimes for a drink and a chat?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? When I was a boy, my mother said perhaps, and I was disappointed. Now I am a man and I waited so long that when a boy says perhaps, I feel hope. Is not that strange?
You're a strange man. Look, you're all right, but you'd better go.
All right, son, but please come. Please, if you can at all. You make up for so much that's happened.
Fool.
You still here?
I finished my cigarette.
All right. Here. You know, you don't want to hang around like this. You're liable to give someone the wrong impression.
How is that?
Oh, come on, lady. A soldier, young and strong, away from home, and a woman, walking up and down all night asking him for cigarettes. He might make a very awkward mistake.
He might not. Have you ever stayed with relatives until they were sick of you? Have you ever been told to get out by your own kind? You see, most that come over, once they're here, they're quite happy to be rehabilitated. I think they call it. Not because I want to stay, because I have to wait. I don't blame them, but on the other hand, I've got to live. I'm not ugly, am I?
You sure are not, but, well, what about this husband?
Because I love him. He goes over the wall. We have a strange marriage. I'm here. My morals are over there.
Well, I'm sorry, but
Don't you like me?
it isn't that, lady, but, gee, a married woman. Other guys, maybe, but not me.
Would you let me starve?
I'll give you something. Say,
You see, charity demands so much. It's easier for us to work for what we get. That's something you learn very quickly when you need help.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean nothing. Here, let me give you.
Soldier, I'm too proud to take gifts. I take only fees. My husband would rather I sell, right?
Well, you see, on duty. And the captain made her up, you know.
Is the captain handsome?
Besides, there's nowhere private, you know. I'm sorry.
I know a place. A safe place. I've used it before. Other soldiers.
But I'm supposed to be on guard duty, lady.
In the middle of the night. Who'd know? I'm very good.
There's someone coming, better go.
You see that old bomb building over there? They're the sailor they have demolished it. I'll wait for you there. Please.
I'm not promising.
I'll wait.
Evening, Joe. Everything okay?
All quiet so far, sir.
Well, let's hope it stays that way. Don't want more trouble than we've got already. A light?
Sorry, Captain. I don't carry a light on duty.
Listen, Joe. I've been a back private too. Remember? God, that's better. Well, I'll be glad when I get out of this stinking mess. How's the wife keeping, Joe?
She's fine, but the family,
Sick?
no, growing.
Well, that's life. What the hell did you get married for if you didn't want the kids, huh?
You say yourself you were a buck private once, so do I need to answer that?
Sure. Thank God we are all still normal, eh? That's one thing to be said for being on the right side of that damned thing. We can all be what we want, eh?
You're right there, sir.
Yes, I am.
But you know, sir, I sometimes wonder
What's that, Joe?
why some of our boys go over.
How's that?
A buddy of mine, well, not a buddy really, but a guy I knew. He went over a couple of months back, so he was asking for asylum.
Damned rats! Probably got out just in time before we caught up with him. There are always
But
a few...
supposing he meant what he said. Supposing he was going because he liked it.
Listen, Joe. That's a load of bull! Who in their right mind would want that kind of a setup? No. Because the guy was crazy, or else they had something on him. Yeah, some just get stuck there by accident. And they're forced to say they want asylum.
I do know, Captain. There might be something in it for some people. They fight damn hard to keep it, don't they?
Listen, Joe. Take a bit of advice from me. Any ideas you got like that, just keep to yourself, okay? Don't open your big mouth! You could do yourself a lot of harm.
God, Captain! Talk's free, ain't it?
Sure, we got liberty and all that. But watch it just the same. You don't want the people to think you're a sympathizer with that crowd, do you?
But they're only people, Captain.
They're the wrong kind of people, soldier. They are out to take over the whole damned world. Now, you remember that. What kind of freedom is that anyway? Think what we think or else.
Not much difference from think what you like, so long as you don't say it! At least. That's how it looks sometimes.
How long will you be on night century go, soldier?
A couple of months, that's all.
Yeah? Well, I'll see about having your roster changed.
It's nothing like that,
You
Captain!
got the family troubles, you say?
Hell, Captain, not troubles, just little problems. One man has it.
Okay, Joe. I know how it is. Long watch in the night. Imagination gets to working overtime, eh?
I guess so. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Sure.
I knew it all along. You're not the kind that goes surround us. Not the Joe I knew back home. You're one of the good, solid guys. Give my regards to the wife next time you're right. I'll see about getting you a spot of leave soon.
Sir! Captain! I'm up for promotion soon. I've taken a technical paper, so...
You don't say. Well, good for you, boy. That's what I like to see. A man with ambition. Well, when it comes in front of me, I'll do what I can, you know that? You're the kind we need, Joe. We could do with a lot more like you. Right. Well, I've got the rest of the checkpoints to visit. Better be moving along. Get that civilian out of the way, eh?
Sure, sir.
Keep your nose clean, boy.
I waited.
That was the captain just now.
He won't come back again, will he? Not tonight?
I guess not.
Then?
Yeah. Well, you reported a cellar near the wall, see? Maybe it's being used for something illegal, like a tunnel. And I come along just to check up. Right?
That's a good idea.
My name's Joe.
Glad to know you, Joe.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm your girl tonight, soldier. Call me what you want. It doesn't matter.
What's your real name, though?
Eva.
Hey! What do you think you're playing at? What's your name? What are you doing here?
Let go of me! I've done nothing wrong! Take your hands off me!
As soon as you tell me what you're up to. If you don't want to talk to me, we'll see what the others can get from you.
I was just taking a walk.
This isn't a park! Better tell the truth.
Is that a gun? Is it loaded?
Want me to prove it? Load it. Why not? It's useful.
How old do you have to be to join the army?
Old enough to leave your mother, and old enough to shoot the man. Who's old enough to be your father? That scares you, doesn't it? Kids like you don't think about killing. We'd soon have you up in army, though. We were a sergeant who eats children like you.
Have you ever shot anyone with that?
Why do you ask?
I just wondered.
Ah. Curious, eh? If you want to know. See that stain? It's just a soup stain, lad. I dropped my canteen last week.
Butcher! You're a murderer!
You get about your business before I change my mind!
Mind where you're running to, lad. What's all this then? Has he been getting into trouble?
What are you doing back here? I thought you'd go home.
I've been waiting for you.
I didn't promise. Anyway, it was only a few minutes ago.
Is that all? It seems like hours. Well, well, well. How about you, Sunny? I don't know what you're doing out at a time like this, but would you like to come home with me and have something to drink? Something hot? Soup, perhaps? If you don't like beer.
Here. Mister, does that look like soup to you? That's what he says it is, and nothing more.
It could be soup. That's probably what it is, if that's what the sergeant says.
You believe what the sergeant say?
No, just a minute!
What about this drink I've invited you to? And either of you going to take me up on it? Good beer. Free.
Never mind the beer. I heard what you said. That kind of
That's
talk!
only you talking. Where's the sense of humor? You are not going to shoot a rat just for being cheeky. Put your gun down. Put it down. Relax. What's the war coming to?
It's easy to talk.
Not so very long ago, you told me talk was trouble.
That's your house, you say, over there?
That's it! You can see I left the door open. Well,
I'm not coming. I don't want to drink with the runners.
you'll be drinking with me. Now, don't you push your luck too far. Come along now. Show the soldier you didn't mean what you said.
But I did mean it.
Nothing is ever gained by going into the face of troubles, honey. Sometimes you've got to retreat in front of a stronger enemy and... Well, that's with the strategies of fighting a war single-handed. Isn't it, soldier? You and me. We could teach youngsters like him a thing or two, eh?
You are not in the army.
But I was once. Oh, yes, indeed. When you come to my house, I've got plenty I could tell you. Let's swap turns and outboast each other over 2 mugs of beer, eh?
Well,
You wouldn't want an impudent little monkey like him to drink it all, would you?
he doesn't know what the real drinking is.
Well, you'd know, wouldn't you? I don't want your beer. Let's get on it.
Yes, enough for all of us. Let's see if we can all be friends.
All right. That's a good idea.
Of course it's a good idea. Comrades united, eh?
United in what? Murder?
Look! I don't have to take that sort of talk. There would be no questions asked if I shot you on the spot. So you are trying to get over that wall.
But I thought a war was to keep spies and agitators out. Not as in.
I warned you!
Look here, you damn little fool. I don't care who you are or what you say, or even if you do get shot. But if it happens now, well, there'll be captains and majors and police and searchlights. And this poor soldier couldn't come in for a drink with me. Now, isn't all this a bit futile? He didn't build the wall, and he can't pull it down.
You old fool. You sit back and let it all happen.
I'm all free better than young one.
He wants teaching a lesson.
All right. If he cries out, you'll have your guard commander down on us. Let him be, eh? Why let him spoil your pleasure?
Sometimes, this is pleasure. When you can answer clever arguments with a bit of force.
Tell me! Did you ever go to school?
Why do you ask?
Well, you were not one-piece spoiled namby-pamby university man.
I was a farmer's son.
I thought so. Actions speak louder than words.
That's how I feel. I think I misjudged you before. I will come with you for that drink.
Good, good. That's excellent news. We have a rare old time, I promise. There are one or two young women live on the first floor, so one never knows how this may turn out, eh?
Let's go then.
Oh, but in case they are watching, and get a lamp by the side of two of us entering together. And also in case someone out here notices. We'd better play it safe, eh?
I like you. You are clever.
He's pig!
Little boy should be seen but not heard.
Yes, that's true. Little boy should be seen. But not hard. All right, comrade. What do you suggest?
Let's slip in one at a time. Everything is prepared. The door is open. The fire is roaring. And the beer is on the table. As my honored guest, perhaps you'd like to go first?
No. You go first.
Certainly. But don't spoil anything, eh?
You don't mind going first?
Whatever you wish.
Very well. I go first.
You traitor!
Stay where you are. Look hurt.
What?
Look hurt, I said. He's watching.
Do you enjoy sucking up to them? Do you enjoy kicking them?
Believe me, I don't. But it's only a small price to pay. You wait.
For what? Till they're both drunk? Celebrating together? You want to come out here and pour champagne with that
I
stain?
know what kind of stain it is. I live across the street, don't I?
And you make friends with them?
Stay here. Don't make a sound. If anyone comes on the other side, don't answer them. You mustn't attract attention.
Why should I answer back?
I've seen you before. Other nights. I've heard you. It's your mother, isn't it?
My grandmother. She brought me up when my dad was killed.
Just for this once. Don't answer
Not
her.
answer her! And all she's got, she's all I've got. No meeting. No letters. Just a few words over the wall on certain nights.
This once. Just this once. Pretend you aren't there. I promise. You'll not be sorry.
What are you going to do?
Wait and see. Wait here. It's time kids like you are taught a lesson. But don't you worry. One of these days, one of these nights,
You mean?
pig!
soldier!
What are you trying to do, lady? Do you want to give me court martial?
I had to get you to come with me. I wanted you to see for yourself.
Sure, I've seen. Okay, good work, girl. Now goodbye.
It's only a tunnel.
So go and dig it. I want nothing to do with it.
But you saw the big stone.
Yeah, a beauty, ain't it? I wish you luck.
I daren't ask anyone else. You don't know who you can trust. They may be informers, and there's only 2 of us. Look at her. We can't move it.
Then leave it where it is.
It's the last wall. The last wall between us and the cellar on the other side. Do you know how many hours we worked trying to find a way through those cellars? How many nights without sleep? How many brown paper parcels of earth we've crawled out with? Look. Yes, look at her hands. That shows how much we've struggled, doesn't it?
You should get that thing too.
Afterwards, when it's safe, we wouldn't ask for help if we could do it ourselves. It's just this one stone.
I'm sorry.
It wouldn't take you long. Please.
And suppose they found out. Suppose they asked who moved the stone. I'd like to help you. Oh God, I'm sorry for you. But I'm a member of the armed forces and this is mixed up with politics. Supposing they found out over there that a soldier had help with the tunnel. Boom! An international incident. Maybe even... You see what you're asking?
Do you see what we are asking? So, the brave soldier has no courage.
Listen! Have no room to sneer. What kind of a game are you playing anyway? You lure a man away from his post by pretending you're a pro, and then you expect him to get down on his hands and knees, forget what he's come for, and start doing demolition work. Did you honestly think it would work?
I've tried 8 times with 8 different soldiers. I have no money. I daren't ask a civilian. There are people going round saying, oh yes, they too want to get relatives sober, but if you tell them your plans, I don't expect it will work, but I have to pray that it will. What else is there? Hello? It's me, Hans. Are you there?
What the hell's he doing now?
They built a wall so no one could cross it. You wouldn't stop us talking over it. You're not as bad as them.
Lady, this isn't a problem for me. Your own place had better deal with this.
Have you no children? Hans? Are you there? Hans? Hello? Don't you understand how it is?
Not here to understand. I'm not paid to think. They gave me this and a gun. For some situations, I use the one. For some situations, I use the other. I would have shoot her, lady, but I gotta call the police.
Do you want to kill her?
Oh, for heaven's sake!
She only lives for her grandson. She's not like you and me. Young, with our whole lives ahead of us. A little whisper at night is all she has. Take that away and she has nothing.
I've got instructions.
Have you got compassion? What is she doing anyway? She's not starting a war. She's not committing a crime. Look at her. For God's sake, is that so terrible? Yes. Hey there. It's me, son. Can you hear me? Why don't you answer?
There's no one there.
Shh. I heard something. No. Perhaps he's late. It's time. He's never missed before. Leave it a while. You don't want them to hear you. Wait a few more minutes. Satisfied?
Look, lady, I'm just an ordinary guy.
We're ordinary people. We couldn't move the stone down there. Are you afraid we're going to drop down the wall?
I'm sorry, but you gotta try and understand my position.
Have you tried to understand ours?
Lady, I daren't.
Something must have happened to him. He wouldn't miss coming unless something had happened. Now, don't worry. He'll come yet. You see, there's plenty of time before dawn. What if he hadn't come by then? Oh, what shall I do? We'll think of something, but don't worry. He'll come. Why did they build a wall? Why won't you help me with the stone? Why won't you anyone do anything for us?
Look, Grandma.
Oh, don't look kind. Don't look kind. You're not kind. Your husband hasn't here. You're all the same. Nobody's interested. Nobody cares. No tragedy happens to them.
Don't talk that way.
Why not? It's true. Do you care?
Of course I bloody well care, but I don't want to get
The
involved.
moment you ignore us, you're involved. You're involved from more deeply than if you helped. By doing nothing, you're helping them. Are you there? Sorry. It's grand. Why don't you answer me?
Oh Oh, for God's sake, keep her quiet. If she shouts much louder, my captain will raise all hell if he finds out.
And their soldier will raise all hell if they find out. You are here, they're over there, and where are we, soldier? Where are we ordinary people who did nothing wrong? We're stretched out up there, hooked on that barbed wire. We can join you. Our loved ones can join them. We all stay at the foot of the wall, waiting. There's two armies, Joe. But humanity is in between.
I can hear something.
What?
I don't know what, but something.
Shh! Grandma, shh!
I heard him. Yes, are you there? I know you're there. I heard something.
Are you sure? It could have been the guards talking.
I know the difference. He's over there. Something's happened. He might be ill. Hurt. God, he might be. Can't you get a loader? A book, something? Can't you have a look?
No, they shoot on
I
sight.
don't care. Let him shoot. I must see. It's my grandson out there. It's my boy. Please. Help.
Grandma, shh!
I heard him.
What the hell's going on out there?
It's only that kid. Take no notice. Shot him. Oh, they've caught him.
No, they haven't, Grandma. I'm all right.
It's all right.
Come away, you're talking too loud.
Did you hear? Did you hear?
Can't you take her away before she does any more damage?
What damage have I done?
Yes, can you answer that?
I'll have to go and shut him up, or else my captain will...
No, don't you bother yourself. I'll go and handle this. If people see you go, they always think the worst. You stay here. Have another drink. I won't be a minute.
There's a commotion on the other side. I think I shall have to
And
call.
for it all, they'll find out about the tunnel. We'll have to start all over again.
But he's here. My grandson is here. I'm here, Hans. I'm here. Are you all right, boy? Is everything all right?
Yes, Grandma. Go away now. Please go away. I'll come again later.
What's the matter, Hans? Are you in trouble? Is someone coming?
Yes, they can hear you shouting. Now, please.
What's the matter, you imbecile? Didn't I tell you to keep silent? Do you want to ruin everything?
It's my grandmother on the other side.
Come away, and for God's sake, leave before...
Hurry up, damn you! Do you want me to come out there and show you how to deal with that trouble?
It's all right, comrade. I don't think he'll make any more noise. Just give me time to get him drunk, eh? That's all.
You mean you're going to have a try at that?
Can you stay quiet?
I'll try.
Yes. Are you still there?
But what about her?
Can't you tell her to go away?
She won't go.
Please, God. We should have to risk it anyway.
There is some